Good evening, Emma Cooper here. I am coming live to you on a Friday night. I know, how sad. And this is not even a gin and tonic, it's just a tonic. But you might have seen I'm on a bit of a health kick. I'm getting healthier and looking after myself more. So it's 4 weeks. And although I noticed a difference before, I've noticed a massive difference now. So over the coming weeks, you hopefully will notice my face getting smaller. And I won't just be like sitting further back from the camera. I genuinely hope that it gets smaller. And obviously on my social media, I share pretty much everything with you guys. So I might get more scantily clad as the weeks go on. I did say that if I had the body like my trainer, I'd just be naked all the time, but don't panic. That's not happening anytime soon. But if you had a body like hers, you'd be naked all the time too. Right, so what do I want to speak to you about tonight? This is actually something that you are going to find super useful immediately, that you can implement into any business. So whatever the industry you're in, this is going to be helpful to you. And actually, if you've got any friends who've got small businesses, or they do any kind of marketing, advertising online, or maybe they don't and they should do, you might want to direct them to this video, because this really, really helps if you're someone who gets a bit stuck in that. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Keely. Oh, I'm so glad you've just received your pro plan. That's amazing. So I have shared this into a few different pages that I'm in, because I thought, you know what, lots of people have small businesses, so this might help you. And when I found this out, I was like, how did I not know about this before? So I'm going to tell you my 3 biggest secrets to planning and creating content, so that you're never stuck on what to post or what to call a live, or, you know, how to do a title. Hi, Shireen. Or how to do a title or anything like that. Because if I could be totally honest and tell you what loads of people get absolutely wrong, and I think it was Ray Higdon that taught me this, but most people get it wrong, that you're overthinking what to post on social media, because you are assuming that your audience is stood there like a marching brigade, like stood there thinking, oh, when's Emma Cooper going to post next? I wonder what she's going to post. Let's see what she posts. I wonder if she's going to look an idiot. I wonder if it's going to be a great post. You know, that's what we think. Like, everyone's just standing there, and your post is just going to scroll past every single person in your news feed, and they're going to all see it. And is it good enough? And is it, you know, attractive enough? And have I spelt it all right? And does it look okay? And, you know, have I worded this right? Or am I being too salesy? You're overthinking absolutely everything, thinking that you are marketing to this standing army, when actually you're marketing to a moving brigade. Picture every single trombone, flute, trumpet playing, and everybody's marching, and you're just stood there like, hey, check out my post, hey. Like, that's the reality of Facebook. Most of the people that are on your list don't see. Most people that are following me now, I think on my public Facebook, I've got 20,000 followers. That's aside from the friends. On my business page, I've got 20,000. On YouTube, I've got a few thousand. So even though, you know, there are all of those people, I think there's 31 people on live. I wonder how many people actually got notifications of it. So, and I've already made someone angry. Someone's given me an angry face. Who cares? You just go with it anyway, right? So 3 biggest secrets to creating content. This can help. Oh, you just finished making your content. Well, let me show you how you can make it a little bit easier. So tip number 1, and I'm also going to show you this website. It is incredible. This is my favorite one, and this is the one I use mostly. So this is called answerthepublic.com. So let me share with you now my screen so I can show you that website. There we go. Okay, you should be able to see, let me double check. Yes, you should be able to see this website. So this basically is a website that shows you and gives you some idea of what people are talking about around a certain topic. Okay, so let's say you work in the health and wellness industry. Let's say you're focusing on like a weight loss product. Type it right. So if you type in weight loss and click search, This has come up with 80 questions. You can see there. Now look how this is delivered to you. It is perfect because let's say you're thinking, oh, I don't know, like what I can do a live on. I don't know what I can post on. This is basically showing you what questions people are asking about your topic on social media. So how does weight loss affect blood pressure? How much weight loss, hang on. How does weight loss affect cholesterol? How does weight loss affect your body? How do weight loss pills work? How weight loss changes your face? Where weight loss shows first? So you might, for example, want to do a live there on the first 3 places weight loss shows. You know, lots of people are going to want to know the answers to that. They really, really are going to want to know the answers to that. So that's a really simple one. Let's say, I don't know, you've got a small business that you run for candles. Let's say, and you're like, well, what lives could I do about candles, or what content? Oh, see, I've used my maximum thing. If you put candles in, it'll literally give you all of those answers. So exactly the same again, all the different types of things that that you can then post about. So let me take this off and let me show you the next one. So the next one is called buzzsumo.com. Pretty much the same thing, just kind of laid out a little bit differently. This is not my favorite. Answer the Public is my favorite, but you can literally find something about everything. So if you want to find content on absolutely everything, and this is stuff that's being talked about right now. So this is all up-to-date stuff. It's not old things. It's all up-to-date and right now. Do you want to say goodbye? Okay, give me a kiss. I'm live, mind.
Mummy said I could.
Yes, I can. Yeah, you can. Oh, it's all right. Don't worry. Come on. Come on, Spider-Man. He's going to Nanny's for a Friday night sleepover, aren't you? Best behaviour? Yeah. I love you.
Like when you get a blank piece of paper.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is buzzsumo.com. So this is another one where you can find ideas for content. You can see what's being kind of put on the web about it. You can have a look at what's being written on Facebook. You can start a trial with that if you want to. But this will give you all of the oh no. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, lovely. Thank you. You're so kind. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. This will give you all of ideas around what to do. Oh, by the way, I've already said goodbye to him 5 times. That was the 6th and 7th. Okay, so this is buzzsumo.com. Now, the third tip here is planning, because most of you know I own a business called My Pro Planner. And the reason why I started that business is because I needed to be more organized. I started running a business from home. I've got a baby, I had a newborn baby. I've now got 2. My other one's just 4 months old today. And so I needed to be more organized. So one of the things I've created as well, being that I use social media, is a content planner, like so, and also a scheduler. So this is what I use to plan out my social media. And what I've done is I have used some slides that I had and just popped a little bit of writing on it so that I can share with you. There we go. So I can share with you, just show you a little bit of how I kind of use it to plan out. And then you're good to go, because you've got the 2 great websites and you've got a way of planning, or you can just write this down yourself. You don't need to buy a desk planner or a content planner or a scheduler. This is just how I do it. So this is what the content planner looks like. And this is just me having typed over it a few little things of what I'm planning to do myself. So the post title, you can think that through. I always do this in pencil first and then fill it out in pen once I've all certain and it's all nailed on. So how to sell anything online if you know this is the title of one of the lives I'm planning to do. Simple sales is the subject or the theme. It's really good to have a subject or a theme that maybe you carry throughout a week or carry throughout a month. And therefore people following you will be like, you know what, I'm really interested in this subject or title. I'm going to keep checking in to see, you know, maybe if they've got events planned in, maybe if they have done any more lives or static posts around the topic. I'm going to definitely open their emails this week because this is something that really interests me. So then I'm going to obviously arrange what date I want to publish it on. On the right hand side, you've got the channels. Now, what I love to do, and I'll teach you this at a later time, is to use different, what I like to do is sort of regurgitate content and use it in different areas. So if I do a Facebook Live, I can download that live, I can upload that to Instagram TV. I can actually, if I'm using StreamYard, I can live it directly to YouTube at the same time. So I like to just use content in different areas because your audience will hang out in different places, and that saves you creating things 3 or 4 times. So then I can plan out the post text. So that'll be what I write within the text, the main points. So what I'm going to go over in that live so that I can just look down at my sheet and make sure that I don't miss anything out that I want to make sure that I tell you about. So pains, the don'ts, what not to do when you're trying to sell online, selfies with products, showing the product name or brand, sale all the time, all those kind of things. It's just a couple of examples. And then a to-do list. So I would need to create an event on my business page. I would need to send an email to my list to tell them I'm going to go live. I would need to get a freebie ready if I'm doing a free giveaway. I would need to make the thumbnails for YouTube. Maybe I would need to get the intro and the outro videos that I have for either side of my YouTube videos as well. So just there's a to-do list to go with every kind of live, and also like commenting on all the comments afterwards just to remind myself so I can go through and do it. And then there's an area also for hashtags and keywords. So on YouTube, it's really good if you've got all the keywords in your video. On Instagram, of course, it's really good to have the right hashtags. And of course, hashtags can be a bit of a minefield for people. Let me know, do you struggle with hashtags? Like, which ones should I use? Because I've actually been speaking to quite a few people recently that have told me, well, that's a lie. They've shown me posts that they've done, and it's a great post. Hey, Sam, it's a great post, but they're using all the wrong hashtags. So I've got my personal trainer here at the moment, and I was teaching her some things about kind of selling on social media. And one of the things I looked at was the hashtags that she was using. And I said, you're using hashtags that other personal trainers would look at. You're not using hashtags that your ideal audience would be looking at. And the hashtags she was using, she thought they were great because they had like 3 million followers and 18 million followers. And actually, that's not a good thing, but I'm going to teach you that next week. Hashtags is going to be something that I go into because obviously if you want to grow your audience and consistently grow your audience, and that's going to be one of the easiest ways to do it, or, you know, one stream of ways that is. So we've got answerthepublic.com, buzzsumo.com. Type in what it is, the topic that you're looking for, and then it gives you all the ideas around it. And then planning that out to make sure that you've got it all right, you know exactly what you're doing. We're going to use the content planner. And then what I use as well is the scheduler. Now the scheduler is amazing. I love it. Keeps me really super organized. I can look how my entire week looks. So I can put the social media channel at the top, the week commencing. Let me show you just a little rough example. So week commencing, I've written Emma Cooper Online there because I've got my Emma Cooper Online business. I've also got my Pro Planner, which is obviously this business. So I like to plan those out separately. Theme this week, be selling tips. And then on the Monday, I've got a 10 a.m. Facebook Live, how to sell anything if you know this one thing is the title. On Tuesday, I've got an Instagram TV, the same thing. I will reuse that content. And then Wednesday, 10 a.m. hashtags, what works right now to grow your account. So this is why I like to plan out and be specific. So then in my content planner, I literally plan out all the content of all of those live titles, pop the week so I know what it looks like on here. And then, of course, I look at the title, look at here, and I can find all my notes for it, and I've got it then for the live. So I find those things really useful. I hope that has helped you as well. I hope you're going to have a fantastic weekend. And don't forget, if you've got any friends or people in your team, whatever, that would get a benefit, please feel free to share. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome weekend. I'm off away to our lodge for the weekend. Just me and the hubby. No kids. So if you don't hear from me, you know this is where I am. Weekend away. Take care, everyone. I will see you next week. Good night.